Alright guys, here we are to talk about the trailer for the movie Hellfest. So Hellfest, what do you think
it's
this is going
a
to be
light
about?
comedy, romantic comedy?
Well, I'm thinking horror thriller. I
like,
think this is going to be a like either a music festival or some sort of like it looks like roller coasters actually in the
I don't know.
in this thing. I wonder.
Oh, you're asking like what is the Hellfest?
Yeah.
Amusement park. Horror-themed amusement park.
Okay.
I cheated by reading the
You
description.
cheater.
I don't have time for guessing games.
All right,
my
so they're
dude.
going to be at this horror fest, this horror
Yeah.
fest, and things are going to be realer than they appear.
Oh, I know. It's going to turn out that like a fake dead body is a real dead body, and it's going to turn out that someone dies and everyone laughs and goes, "Oh my god, it looks so cool!" But it's like actually them dying. And they're like, "No, really help me," or something like that, right?
Let's check it out.
I can't wait.
I gotta say, I actually love the premise
Okay.
because I've been to a couple of these type of places with the sign
Horror-themed okay, I was like, horror-themed amusement parks.
well, usually they're like
It's like a haunted house, right? You go through.
it's like it's a path that you
Yeah.
through, but like there are
Right.
ones where you can you sign a waiver, you wear a like glow in the dark necklace, or they put a little face paint thing on you or something like some marking that stands out in the dark and it lets you know that people can touch you. And
Oh, I don't want to be touched up.
so that adds so much to it when like the people there can like like actually push you or grab you or do things. So this like the idea of being in one of those things, and it's a much more widespread and not like an old Sega level side scroller. It is now a multi
hung
tiered
up
thing.
on
You
this.
can go to different rooms and things are happening.
What do you do when you are touched?
You react.
Do you push their hands away and like touch them back?
you
do you just
can- you
go,
can-
"I'm being touched. I signed up for this."
You can like like I guess lurch away, move their hands away, but you are in the waiver you're signing that you will not hit anybody.
You will not break their fingers
Yeah,
for touching
yeah.
you. Okay.
You are asking for it because you can go through these things without signing that part and not have the necklace. Like if you don't if you don't have the necklace, don't have the face paint or whatever on, they won't touch you.
So this is like VIP experience
Yeah.
stuff. Interesting.
You're paying for the to make it more real and
Yeah,
scarier.
I hate that.
And you would not sign. But the idea this is an open world experience like that, where people are trying to scare you and this and that, and people are actually murdering, and you don't know what's scripted and what's not scripted
Yeah.
and what's happening. Especially when they're watching the one person, just like, "Help me, just do it already," and they kill the person.
It's that thing I said.
Scenes like that happen in these things,
Okay.
where like there's like this person gets murdered, it's whatever, like a prop gets executed.
The
So,
best
like,
way would be to do that with someone
cool.
else that had the face paint on, so that you thought maybe they were actually killing people that like came in and like opted in. Mm-hmm. That'd be good times. You should do that. You can take that idea if you want. If you run one of those houses.
But the girl with the pink hair here, she was in the Scream TV show.
Yeah, the goth girl, right? I liked
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
So
telling stories.
Looks decent.
So I like the mask. We always talk about like, is the mask
yeah,
good?
good
Do
mask.
you like the mask?
I think the mask is generic enough that it could be into one of these things.
Yeah.
Like if you look at all the really good masks, they are very generic. They're not
Right.
they're not super specific. They have to be able to actually be worn and work. Because masks, anytime someone has a very complicated, weird, tiny eye slit, something or other, I'm like, you have no peripheries. You
Yeah.
can't see. How are you doing the things you're doing? Like,
How are you combat ready in that mask?
like this one looks fine. It's relatively
No.
face tight.
I like the look of it, and like you're saying, it's like generic enough that when they do the thing where like a different person is wearing the same or a similar mask, it's like believable. Because you're not like, who the fuck? How many people are doing like 5 hours of clown makeup on
Yes.
this thing? Yeah, exactly. So the part that's hurting me, I think, is that I'm an old man, and I don't recognize any of these kids. I'm glad that you recognize one of them.
Yeah,
Like,
I recognize
are these,
one of them. I don't think I
these
recognize the other.
people I should go. I was like, is that Zac Efron? Was it 20 years ago? Like, who the hell is this person? So I have literally no idea. Like,
The
should I
main
expect
girl
something
looks
good from these
familiar, but
people?
I do not know who she is.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not worried. And in general, in horror movies, I'm not like I need to know people. I actually like when I don't know people because I'm not lumping them into a role or a thing. And I'm like, I don't know who's gonna die. Who's the more famous one? Who knows?
Who's allowed to die? Who's a contract where they can die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to see a thing where like that mask, because it is generic-ish, that it is a mask in the park and other people have it too at the same time.
Exactly.
I want that to happen. I want there to be some good jumps.
Yeah, like I'm kind of cynically calling out the beats that I'm seeing or predicting or whatever, but like this looks like a better one of those. I'm not like, oh, this is another one of those shitty things that just does those things. So like I'm in a thumbs up category on this.
Yeah, I would
most
definitely check this one out. All right, guys, so that's 2 thumbs up less on the comments, but what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we will see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.